Everyone, how you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to another channel, another YouTube video channel thing. Instead of Jake the Snake 24007, I am calling it Jake's Games, where I do games, I do videos, entertainment, all that stuff. And yes, this is a microphone, so hopefully you guys can hear me well. Let's do about the Sinister Six, the Spider-Man Sinister Six. Last couple of videos I've been doing, it's all Spider-Man stuff, so why not talk about the Sinister Six? Where do I start? Well, it's six of the baddest of the bad of Spider-Man's reign of terrifying guys. It started off with the big baddie, the first one, Doc Ock. He is the first one to start this organization, the Sinister Six. They don't actually call themselves that. That's just the name Stan Lee, and we all gave them because there were six of the big baddies, and that's all, I guess. It's the other part of the Sinister Six. So Doc Ock was one. The number two recruitment was Electro. He was the second guy to join. And then there was Rhino. He's number three. Sandman was number four. Shocker was number five. And Vulture was the sixth. That is the original. Those are the original guys who started the Sinister Six to defeat Spider-Man. And there's been different variations. And the second variation, the new Sinister Six, instead of... Well, let's see if I get this right. Instead of Shocker and Doc Ock, in the new version, it was Kraven, the hunter, a man from Russia and Africa, two mothers, and Mysterio. So instead of Doc Ock and Shocker, it was Mysterio and Kraven. And then there's the video game adaptation, which instead of Sandman and Shocker, it was Mr. Negative and Scorpion. So there's been different variations of the Sinister Six, but they all are led by Doc Ock. He started it all. He's the one who organized the Sinister Six to take out Spider-Man. And somehow Spider-Man is able to take on all of them at once, two at a time. Somehow, it's very hard to believe. Even for me, it's hard to believe that Spider-Man was able to take them out. But he's Spider-Man. He's quick. He's agile. He's able to devise a way to manipulate and overcome their different abilities. But in the video game, right away, video game version, he does get taken out pretty quickly because they all attack at once. Instead of each of them attacking at different times, they all attack at once. In the video game version, you verse two at a time. Like in the video game, you verse Vulture and Electro, and then Rhino and someone else, I think. Well, it's been a long time since I played the game, but you each verse two different people at once. And they all get taken out. And all those different adaptations could not take out Spider-Man. The first time they all attacked at once, and then two at a time. But each of these guys have their own abilities, and I'm here to discuss how they can actually beat Spider-Man. All they gotta do is do a tag team scenario. So here's a video of the Late Show back in 2008-2009 of the original Sinister Six, where Spider-Man is in the black suit, and this, like I said, the show takes place in 2008-2009, animated. It's called The Spectacular Spider-Man, and it's the original six. So there's Doc Ock. All of them. See, they all attack at one time. They should all attack at the same time. And what Spider-Man does really great here is that he uses the other villains to take them out. So here we go. Here's the video. And he's got this black suit, so the symbiote's already attached to him. So they think they got him. They don't. Honestly, to be honest, I think the Sinister Six should be able to take him out pretty quickly. And there's Shocker and Electro trying to take him out as quickly as possible. Staying together. Because they have those are the two that have the ranged weapons. You know, Electro's got the electricity and Shocker's got his shockwaves. And here's the big brute Rhino trying to take him out. So the shockwaves and Electro, so Shocker and Electro take out Rhino right away. Again, Spider-Man's using the other villains' powers to take out their own. And then the police are not going to intervene, obviously. Again, Spider-Man using everything he can to make sure everyone is getting taken out one at a time or two at once. So you can see here, Doc Ock had the right opportunity to have all 6 of them, but it's not really working out because they're not being very tactical. They're each attacking at one time. They're not attacking both at the same time, but Shocker and Electro tried to do it, and they took out Rhino, the big brute. So Spider-Man's trying to divide and conquer, and he's doing that. So now he's taking Vulture, who's in flight, so he takes him out right here. So that's 2 down. You got 4 left. You got Shocker left, Shocker, Sandman, and Doc Ock, and still kind of Electro. He's still in it, but he's incapacitated. He's kind of down. So there goes Shocker's little shockwave thing to take out Sandman. Now Shocker's out.
I knew you were finally getting serious when you stopped cracking your pathetic little jokes. Just as I knew you would expend your energies fighting.
And there's Doc Ock going ranting, saying, "Oh, you were able to take out everyone else, and now you're vulnerable for me." And no one really helped Electro get out of the situation. So instead of 2-on-1, it's now 1-on-1. So now Electro's out now. Because Rhino's on top of him.
Apologies, Rhino. We're doing this my way. Your new suit interests me, Arachnid.
So now here we go, where Doc Ock thinks he can take out Spider-Man on his own, which he's not able to do. And the double kick, which takes him out. Very simple stuff. So that's where Spider-Man was able to take out everyone at the same time. I was watching on my computer, so that's why my face was so close. But that was that video showing how Spider-Man can take out the Sinister Six very easily. And again, there's another Sinister Six out there with Kraven and Mysterio instead of Shocker and Doc Ock. The video game version, which to me, I think is the best version. It had, you know, Mr. Negative and Scorpion and all the awesome, really good characters. And, you know, Spider-Man's been doing fighting crime for 8 years. And in the video that you just watched, Spider-Man was only there for, you know, only had the powers for not very long, for about a year or so. And then, you know, all these baddies came out of nowhere, and the Sinister Six already trying to take him out in his 2nd year running. And in the video game, he's been doing it for 8 years, and they finally all come together and try to take him out. And they do fairly quickly when they're at the raft on top of that rooftop. They actually devised a plan to take him out strategically instead of attacking one at a time. Like instead of Sandman attacking and then Vulture attacking and then Rhino attacking. The only good people that came out of that fight was Electro and Shocker, because they were so far away they can use their electricity and shock waves because they got the ranged weapons. As long as you got two people really close to Spider-Man, like Vulture or Sandman and Rhino close to being the brutes attacking him, and then Electro and Shocker firing, doing whatever, the long range, I'm sure they could take out Spider-Man pretty easily or capture him or do whatever and take him out. But they only attacked one at a time. If they came together and actually were able to figure out a way, you know, because they know Spider-Man's agile, and, you know, as long as they keep him on the ground and they have someone, you know, Vulture, you know, keeping him down, kicking him down, making sure he stays on the ground for the brutes in long range, I'm sure the Sinister Six could take him out. The new, original video game version, they can all take him out. But I am going to tell you guys to watch the Spectacular Spider-Man because it was made in 08 and 09, and I think I watched it as a kid, and it was amazing. I thought it was one of the best shows, and Spider-Man, as you know, he's got his quirks. It's funny, it's entertaining, the fight scenes are great, and it's a good story. It has a very good story, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So that's the Sinister Six. If you'd like to see other stuff, me talk about more of the Sinister Six, leave a comment down below. Tomorrow I'll be doing a walkthrough of Valhalla. I'm in a little area where I went to England in Valhalla, and I'm just going to continue from there. If you have any other questions about the Sinister Six or any other videos you want me to watch of Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, Flash, other Marvel, DC stuff, please let me know. Thanks for watching.
Now turn up.